What up? Welcome in everybody to I was gonna say another episode, but it's been so long, man. Welcome back to Profit Picks, I guess for everybody. Um I did leave, I went home Christmas time, etc. And I accidentally left my equipment here. So it was a little bit too tough to do these shows every day. But we back to regular scheduled programming now. And man, I'm glad to be home because I was not winning any bets while I was away. It was rough, 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 rough. But did end the week 2-0. Overall, the week was terrible. Probably my worst week of 2024. But there's some stuff to like today. We're gonna end the year off right today. So appreciate you guys in the chat. Dave reminding everybody to hit the like button. Lay my sewer. My bad. He's in the building. Carry on in here. Usual suspects coming in here. Nathan says people going to be upset. Skee is early. I don't even know if they know I'm going to be doing a show. So might not be anybody upset at all. So some early games going off. What up, Delroy? Says finally a live show. We back. We back to regular scheduled programming now. My guy Rondell as well. So we got what 6 games I think going. A couple of them start early. We'll see if we can find some ways to bet. I know I have 4 bets already. We'll see if we can find some more. So first game up, we'll go Raptors and Celtics. And this game opened up Celtics minus 17. Looks like 16 and a half right now. Total went up from 231 to 230. 233 looks like the consensus. Drew is game time. Porzingis is game time. For the Raptors, it looks like Grady Dick is game time. Fernando, Mitchell, all game time. There will be no RJ Barrett. There will be no Emmanuel Quickly. This is the Celtics coming off of a loss where they've usually performed well. I want to say they covered all except for, you know what? Let me actually type that in just to verify. I think they've covered all but one off a loss this season, but I could be wrong. It could be two. So Celtics and previous loss. They're 6-2 ATS off of a loss this season. Look at the Raptors. It's their first game off a back to back. A little bit of a chance for them to get some revenge if you think they can versus Celtics team. And they are also coming off a loss. And they were a favorite in that last game, I believe. So usually that's a bounce back spot, but I don't know about it being one versus Celtics team. 17 is a big point spread, but if Celtics come in motivated, they can blow out anybody, especially this Raptors team. And I think they will. I heard some things about them wanting to, get back to what they do on defense. You have Drew in there at least. You know, I can understand the Celtics running away with this one. Maybe just cut it in half and take the first half. First half looks like 10. And let me just double check something really quick. So yeah, those games off a loss, they're winning by an average of 18 points per game. So the point spread might be where it's supposed to be here. They should have a double digit lead at the half. I would look towards that. If I'm playing anything else, usually I like to look at some of these guys that are out, but Tatum's been rebounding so damn good lately. I know he only had 9 last game, and they've raised it to 9.5, but he's had double digits like every damn game. It feels like for the past 2 weeks plus. So I would look towards him versus a Raptors team who not the best rebounding team. Those will probably be the ways that I go there. Scotty Barnes, he's a guy we like to play on as well for the other side. Those will be ways I'm looking in this game. Let's take a look at the chat. What y'all like today? Happy New Year to you, K Dot. You as well. Bake. Mark, appreciate you. Siobhan in the building. Everybody tuning in, tapping in now. Justin likes that first half. He got it minus 9.5. Appreciate you, Charles. Yeah, Casey, we back. We back, baby. Appreciate all y'all. Carry on likes Scotty Barnes under 7.5 assists. Grady over 1.5 assists. John Tays Burner says Raptors have been playing zero defense. Last 5 games, they are the third worst defensive rated team. So I do think the Celtics can run it up. I thought about it both ways. Celtics team total over, but I also think they'll play defense. I think that they can lock this Raptors team down. Casey says feels like a game where Tatum can chase a triple double. What up, Nasty Nate? I know he's thinking them Celtics gonna smash today. I'm liking most of what I'm seeing. Mino Riccio likes some full game. Derek likes Pritchard on his PRA. Says cleared in 4 out of 6 games without Drew. So maybe something to look at if Drew does get ruled out. That's a good look there. A lot of stuff to like. A lot of stuff to like. I'm gonna keep it moving down the list. This next game, I think we just saw Giannis ruled in. So let me just refresh here. It opened -1 for the Pacers. Now we see a flip of favors. The Bucks are -2, and the total went up from 229.5. 231 looks like the consensus right now. Looks like I don't have a complete update here, but I'm pretty sure Giannis is now listed as very likely to play. I'm pretty sure I just saw it. So let's just double check. Let me just double check here. Chris Middleton is available. Giannis will play. So both of them should be in there. AJ Green, I think I saw him ruled out. This one is tough for me. I think though, if you have Giannis and Lillard in, I trust the Bucks offense tremendously, especially versus the Pacers team. I think Giannis will be able to do whatever he wants. Giannis also helps out the defense for this Milwaukee team. I don't know. This is one I feel conflicted on. Pacers have been playing good lately, but are they going to be playing good enough to get a win straight up here? It's probably the one I feel the least strong about out of all the games. If I have to play it, I mean, I think Milwaukee would get the job done, and I agree with the line move going up towards the over. Pacers at home, let's just pull that up. Pacers at home have been over. Let me get there. Give me 1 second. My bad, you guys. So, Bucks are the more rested team. 2+ days rest here. Fourth game in 6 nights for the Pacers. And they did just win a game they were not supposed to. They were an underdog, so could be a little bit of a letdown. Whereas Bucks coming off a loss in the game they were supposed to win could bounce back. So yeah, that makes me want to look towards the Bucks. Um, Let me get here. So Pacers at home. I guess it might have fell off a little bit there. As a home dog, the Pacers are 3-0 to the over this season, but 9-4 overall to the over at home. So I guess just leans for me. This is probably not one I'm gonna even get involved in. Casey says Dame and Hallie still got smoke. Yeah, I would think Dame still want to show out again in this one. Carry on like Giannis, 30+ points. Thinks Lopez will hit a couple threes. Justin agrees with the total in this game, and it did move towards the over. Carry on liking it too. Middleton assists. I know that. I mean, he has been doing pretty well. What's the number we're looking at here? He has been. I think he's been getting like 4+, 5+. I'm just curious what his number is. Daryl thinks Pacers get revenge. Drew in and Unicorn out. Okay, yeah, all the injury news is coming out now. Drew in and Unicorn out. I think that the Celtics can smoke him for real and lock him up. Delroy likes Indy first quarter, Milwaukee full game. Mino Riccio likes the first half over. What up, X Nizzle? He says, hey, Skee, my guy. Happy New Year, bro. Love you, homie. Can't wait to kick it again. He's on the Cavs first half full game. Appreciate you sharing. And you already know what it is, my boy. We'll get together again soon. We'll have a good time like we always do. Just a lean for me, Joey. Just a lean. Maybe I just needed more time on this game. This is the one I felt the least strong about out of all of them. All right, let's keep going to another game where I did play something, and I'm looking at some others as well. Clippers and Spurs opened up Spurs -2.5. They're now a 4-point favorite. The total hasn't really moved. 217.5. As far as injuries are concerned, I don't see anybody on the report for the Spurs. Same usual suspects out for the Clippers. Man, though, yeah, man is doubtful as well. So when I look at this one, um, a few different ways to look at it. For one, the first thing that came to my mind was maybe take a look at the first half under. Both teams combined 91 to the first half under last 5 games. Both top five defensive rated teams in that same span. Last time they played each other, there was 95 points scored in the first half, but the full game had 217. So first half under, full game over is what we saw, and I think that's a possibility again today. The spot that the Spurs are in, I think it just has to make me lean towards them. They got more rest than the Clippers. Clippers what just played last night, so more rest before this game, more rest after this game. In my mind, that means they can go all out, and you never know. Clippers just had Powell play 40 minutes, Sue and Harden 35 plus, I believe. Could sit some guys for that Clippers team, and this is a Spurs team that's covered 6 in a row. 3 of those as favorites. Spurs are nothing for me in this game. But I did get there with this Wemby over 3.5 3 pointers made at +110. He's hit it 6 of his last 7 games. He's averaging 11.6 attempts in those 7 games. And if he's shooting at 36%, that's enough for him to get 4 plus 3 pointers. Last 5 games, Clippers been really good protecting the paint, number one, but they're allowing the third most above the break threes and 10th most corner threes. So the way that Wemby be hunting them, I think that over 3.5 is well worth a look on that one. Let's see how you guys feel about Clippers and Spurs. What up, Dia? Good to see you in here as well. Um, yeah, hopefully 2025 is a good one for us all here. Mark says he did play in Indiana on that last game. Hero says Clippers got pushed to the limit last night in a tight one. Yeah, it wasn't an easy game at all. He liked the team total over for the Spurs tonight. Carry on likes Norman Powell over 23 points and 2.5 threes. Thinks it's not going to bother him that he played 40 minutes last night. Also like Zubac on his PRA. Appreciate you sharing these. Carry on. Mino Riccio says in the last 5 games, Spurs have the best first half defense. They've been playing some defense for sure. For sure. And Justin says Chris Paul over 9.5 points on his radar. Appreciate you, AOD. Happy New Year to you as well, bro. Much love, man. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. We got a few more on the slate. Minnesota and OKC. This one opened up 7-point favorites for the Thunder. Still sitting right there. The total went up a little bit from 215.5 to 217. Injuries for Minnesota. Dillingham is out. Garza's out. Knicks is game time for the Thunder. Caruso's out. Chet is out. Dukas is out. Flagler is out. These are two teams who, I mean, we know them to be really good defensive teams, but I think this is more of an up tempo over game. And I decided to play the first half just because I feel like we're getting a little bit more of a discount on the number, and these teams have performed better in the first half. They combined to average a little over 109 in the first half compared to 107 for the second half. Um, and just listening to some of these guys talk, you have Dante. They're asking him about the longer shifts, how they're letting them play in bigger. How do I say increments? Bigger increments. They're letting him play. He says, I think the most important time of that shift is the first 4 or 5 minutes in that first quarter, just pushing the pace and trying to change the game. Whether it's if we come out slow, pick it up. If we come out strong, just take it to another level. I think that's what we did at the end of the first / start of the second tonight. Just pushing the pace, make or miss, just pushing the pace, getting open, just running. And that's when you saw everybody get a little bit of energy and play harder. So we see it with that bench group, that second group. And Randall's been playing with them too. They're playing up tempo for sure. Coach Finch talked about a little bit of stuff. He says Josh gives them a transition runner. And we're talking about that bench rotation. He said Those guys are all playing real fast. Generally, Julius is pushing the pace and getting us into stuff early. So I keep hearing pace, pace, pace. I played first half over 105 and a half. And I'm not mad if we don't play the full game too, but that's what I thought was the best number. We'll continue to hear about more pace, but I also like Randall over 11 and a half rebounds plus assists. He was asked about his recent assist uptick. He said, I think everybody's doing a good job of getting in space, moving. I think our pace is up a little bit. So it's creating easier looks in transition or early offense throughout the flow. So just got to keep up with that. That's what he said. And they asked him again later in the interview about the bench group and how it's helped him with assist and seeing the floor. And he said, it's different. Our pace is really up with that group. We have multiple guys who can push the ball, run the floor, shoot. We cut, we move a lot. So for me, I'm almost like a point forward with that unit. The floor is spread. I can get downhill, attack, get in the paint, create for myself, create for others, and initiate early offense in transition and play at the top of floor and all those kind of things. So a lot more opportunities for Randall to play make. He's cleared his rebounds assist number 4 of his last 5 games. And I like they found something that works for him, and I like it. So I played those two for this game. Let's see what you guys think about it. Carry on thinks just SGA over. Justin likes Timberwolves plus 7.5. I can't talk you off, man. I think they figuring some stuff out a little bit. Mark disagrees with me on the total though. I took first half. I guess we both can win, but he's liking more of an under game in this one. Carry on likes his assists. Randall 4.5. Yeah, we on the same page. I like it. I like it. Joe Chris likes the Thunder on the full game. Mino Riccio says last 5 games, both teams have an offensive rating of 120 plus in the first half. Good stuff. All right, let's keep going down the list. Cavs and Lakers. This one opened up Cavs -3. You're now 5 or 5.5 point favorite, depending where you shop. Total hasn't really moved. Well, actually, opened 227.5, went up to 228.5, and came back down to 227.5. AD and LeBron and Gabe Vincent, all game time decision. No Wood, Vanderbilt, or Hood. Okoro and Travers are out for the Cavaliers. And just thinking, we just saw this Cavs team play yesterday, so you never know if more guys will get ruled out. Lakers are well rested in this game. 2+ days rest, 2 days rest at home versus team on a back to back. You're catching points. It's very hard for me to look other than the Lakers. I know the Cavs have been playing well. It's very hard for me to get in front of them, and that's probably why I haven't pushed the button yet. But if I'm playing this game, I would play the Lakers. But what I will do, I'll go with Austin Reeves over 5.5 assists. I think that's just entirely too low. I mean, they traded away D'Angelo Russell. Um, he's averaged, I think, 8.5 plus without D'Lo going back to last season, and he's been killing it this year. He's been killing it lately. A lot more usage. He's coming off a 16 assist game, a 10 assist game. Just asking him to get 5.5 here tonight. I think that's more than doable. So Reeves over 5.5 assists is what I like for this one. Mario likes the Cavs. B Daddy likes the Cavs. Um, Carry on says Allen over 9.5 rebounds. Charles White likes that Reeves assist. There you go. You looking in the right direction. Carry on likes a lot. Brown points is only 23. That seems like is that number. That number. Let me see, man. 22.5. That's all LeBron's points are. Just double check. Yeah, coming off of a well, no, 23.5 is juiced on the book I'm looking at, -143. So 25.5 at plus money is kind of what we're looking at here. So I'm not sure if that's an outline or what this is, carry on. But 23 definitely seemed like it was too low. Um Mark also rolling with the Cavs. Everybody likes the Cavs, huh? Everybody likes the Cavs. Luca likes the over. It's Lakers or nothing for me in this game. Only way for me to play it. Only way for me to play it. All right. Next and last game up, Memphis and Phoenix. This game opened up -7.5 for the Suns, -5, 36.5. Grizzlies will be playing, or I'm sorry, Grizzlies have a laundry list of injuries. Williams, Smart, Morant, Laravia, Gigi Jackson, Edie, Clark, Aldama, all out. For Phoenix, Grayson Allen, Bobo, Devin Booker. I'm sorry. Grayson Allen is probable. Bobo and Booker are game time. There will be no Nurkic and no O'Neal. Grizzlies will be playing their fourth game in 6 nights. Suns coming off what 2 days rest here. So big rest advantage for them. And looks like they could be a lot healthier getting or at least they'll have their guy back, getting Booker in the lineup. I personally don't care about Nurkic personally. You don't move the line for me either way. But getting Booker back would be a big boost. I just feel like you're missing too much for them, this Grizzlies team, for me to really play them here or look their way. So this is a game where I didn't spend too much time on. I don't trust the Suns defense. That's the reason I can't lay points. But I mean, it's just it's really really tough game for me. I guess I'll say so. I don't want to waste you guys' time. I'm trying to find something, but I don't have anything for this game. Suns are another one of those teams that has the rest advantage before and after the game. Maybe that means they can go all out. They are below 500. I know they desperately need a win at the house. I want to lean towards the Suns, but the lack of defense makes me pause or hesitate. Dropping dimes likes the under. Carry on likes KD threes. Plumlee rebounds and the Suns tonight. So a lot of different ways to look at this. I think we did a pretty solid job. We'll move it on over to best bets. And usually I do a little bit of promo, but today I'm gonna go ahead and skip the promo. You guys know where to find out my work, Wagertalk, and in the description you can find all the other stuff. The Splash Sports link to get you some extra bread back to play over there, and the Money Baller to help you guys cap the games. I'll get back into a rhythm of doing the promos a little bit better. Best bet for the show. I am gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. I mean, I like every bet that I made today. I like them all quite a bit. I did play them all equally though. So for my best bet for the show, I will go Austin Reeves over 5.5 rebounds. I mean, I'm sorry, over 5.5 assists. Um, he's just gonna have a lot of playmaking responsibilities tonight. I think that number is just entirely too low. So that will be my best bet for the show. Appreciate y'all in the chat for tapping in. I know we've been gone for a minute, but we back. And I will be back again in 2 hours with my guy Dutch, Babano, and Wham Bam. We'll go through the NBA games. I know two of them will have gone off at noon. But we'll talk about the remaining four and see if we can find some more ways to get you paid. So appreciate all y'all. Best of luck on your action. And for the people who will be there later, I'll catch you then. Peace.